You stupid cave! Howdy, folks, and welcome back to ARK Adventures. I've got a couple of things to do here, but a new release has dropped. I want to show you a little bit about what I did for remodeling the base here. I decided instead of narrowing this top part, since it's really just a bird platform now and not a hanger, I decided to crop it off. So I made it shorter, and I just realized I need to paint a bunch of stuff down there. But basically cropped this part off so that I have a walkway back and forth to my vaults and my Quetzals, which is what I was trying to accomplish here. And brought my little guy up here for storage. How you doing? So I've got the birds in their little stalls up here just fine. And to make this an easier place to walk through here, since I talked about how the ramps were kind of conflicting, I went ahead and made ramps here, and I made them going both directions, which is really nice. One going this way and one going down to the water. Yeah! And sometimes I fall off. But that's fun. So what I want to do for this new release, what came out with this release is two caves. There's a swamp cave and a winter cave, and we are going to go take a look at the winter cave in a minute. They also have an Easter special running right now with eggs, where they have a lot of the animals have been turned into Easter bunny versions of their animals, and apparently they lay or drop Easter eggs that you could color. So we're going to kind of see if we can play around with that too. And before we do any of that, I need to test a couple things out. One, I'm going to go around and look, see if, I don't know which animals actually have the Easter aspect to them. So I'm going to take Falcon here real quick. And we're going to fly just around our island and see if any of these animals, hello Mr. Brunto, what are you doing? You're a high level, aren't you? You're like a 44. So I don't want to, start shooting you. Which one of them have the Easter enhancement? So what they've basically done is they put Easter bunny ears on some critters, and they laid the special eggs. And I was curious if any of these guys, no parasaurs, any of the animals I have here could be Easterized, Easter bunny-ized. So it's going to fly around real quick and look, and I don't think there are any. But we're going to see if we can find some of those. But the most important thing I want to do before we go investigate the cave and go look for Easter stuff is test out something that I've been hearing that's very worrisome. And that is, I'm getting a little bit of rubber banding, and that's because this bird is so fast that it's kind of jerking around the video. Test out something that's very worrisome, which is they say that now you can no longer mount birds inside any cave, which is very scary for folks like me who like to fly our pteranodons into a cave to go, fetch relics and so forth. Might be a little trickier to do that now. So I wanted to test that out really quickly in here, in the lava cave. We used to fly our pteranodon in here a lot, so let's go ahead and fly them in. Now, I guess you can always fly them in, but then getting onto them inside the cave is where you run into a problem. So we're in the cave. I'm going to get off my bird. Now I'm going to get on my bird. Okay, I don't see a problem mounting the bird here. Let's go a little further into the cave, where we could always walk him out if we needed to. Get off. Get on. Okay. Not quite sure what they're talking about. So that's good news, I guess, that we actually can still mount our birds inside the cave. Maybe they mean just the new caves. Maybe that's what they're talking about. So we're going to go investigate the winter cave and find out. So I'm going to go ahead and gear up, and I'm going to get some gear in place and some emergency precautions because I don't know what's in this cave. I hear that it's going to be hard to get a bird in anyway if you try to get a bird in, but apparently, maybe you can't even mount one anyway. So we're gonna strip down to just the stuff that we can afford to lose if we die, because we're going to be going in on foot, and we got to get a lot of precautions for the cold weather, so we might even brew some stuff up. Definitely get the right armor and the right equipment to go, and sleeping bags and all of that stuff. And then we're going to take a bird, and we're going to fly out to where the winter cave is and take a look at that one first this episode. So I'll be back. Okay, we're back, and there's a couple things I want to do before we get started. One is I want to make some Freya curry. And Freya curry takes some narcotics and some corn and some carrots and some of these berries, and mixed together it makes a nice brew that if you take it, it protects you from the cold, and it reduces your consumption of food, which I think would be a good thing to have in a cold ice cave, right? So we're going to go ahead and turn that on and see if it can produce some of this curry. And as it's doing that, okay, I just want to make sure it worked here. Spicy vegetarian dish fills the body with a comfortable warmth. Consume it to gain increased hypothermic, which is insulation against cold, and slow your rate of food consumption. 15 minutes. So we're going to make a few of those. While that's being made, I wanted to show you something that in preparation for what we do with the Easter bunnies, and that is something in the cooking pots, apparently. When you come down here, there's things you can do in the cooking pot now. You can summon the Dodo Rex again. That seems to be a staple. But you can also make a bunny costume from a Procroptodon bunny costume for your Procroptodon. Make them into a big Easter bunny, which makes sense. And also bunny ears for yourself, and I think maybe for dinos. Yep, dino bunny ears. So these things take bunny eggs, 20, 50, and 200. So we're going to have to collect a bunch of bunny eggs if we want to do any of that stuff. So I'm going to grab that stuff and this stuff I'm making over here, this potion, this brew. And you notice also here that I've gone ahead and decided I'm going to use my shield, and I've crafted a sword, which I've got down here in slot 6 that I'm going to use. I've also got one of my journeyman crossbows and a bunch of arrows. I've got a assault rifle, which I might want to repair, I don't know, and a bunch of extra ammo. I had the extra ammo, and I'm not really a fan of the assault rifle, so I figured I'll take that as a weapon in there in case I lose it. I'm not going to be too worried. It won't upset me too much. I've also got a bunch of fur armor, and for things that I can't reproduce with blueprints, like these ramshackle gauntlets, I've gone ahead and gone with the primitive versions. But I'm also carrying with me the primitive scuba leggings. Why? Look at the hypothermic insulation on that. 200. If for some reason I get so cold that the curry doesn't work, that the fur armor doesn't work, I can just slap that on and get a whole bunch of extra protection against the cold. It's not as good as for armor, but it'll protect me if it's really freezing. Brought a parachute because I don't know what's going to be in that cave. Maybe I want a parachute down somewhere. And of course a sleeping bag that I can place outside the cave if I end up dying. I think I'm going to take a couple of spike walls with me, and I'm going to take one of my birds, one that, honestly, to be quite honest with you, one I wouldn't be terribly upset to lose, which means it's going to be an RG. And I've got a male 197 there, and a male 215 here, and a female 197 here. I don't know if it's going to be Hook or if it's going to be Carl that I take, but it's going to be the one I have an extra male of. And I mean, Hook was a perfect tame, but I think Carl was born at a higher level than Hook came in at. So it might be Hook I take, actually, because that way I'll have Carl around to breed, if necessary, to make more RGs. So I'm going to take Hook with me. We're going to wait. I'm going to park him inside the cave, but I'm going to take some spike walls to protect him, and we're going to explore that winter cave. Let's go, guys. I cannot wait. It's going to be so much fun. I'll see you there. Okay, folks, we're approaching the northern biome, the winter biome. And anybody who's been around the winter biome has probably figured out where this cave is, because there was kind of a stub for the cave for the longest time. Which was just a slight entrance to a snow cave, but there was no actual cave there. And it's over here somewhere, if I can remember exactly where. It'll become kind of obvious when we see it. There it is. I think that's it up there. Yes. 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 No. No. Yes. No, that's not it. There was a stub for a cave out here in the winter biome. And I think there was even like a dead body in it or something, a frozen body. If we can find, oh, there it is. It's over here. And they've made this the actual formal entrance to the cave, and here it is up here. You can see it kind of an ice shelf, kind of covering the entrance here. And you can see there's a lot of dangerous critters out here. So I'm going to go ahead and come in here, and the stub stopped right here before. It didn't go very far back, but now you've got an actual cave in here. And you can take your animal in fairly far. So we're going to go ahead and take Hook. Well, we're going to try to take Hook. Well, maybe not. Hello? I've managed to get myself into a bad position. Got a little too far into the cave here. Try to hold down, see if I can get an access to Hook here to get back on. And actually, I might be suffering from that situation where I can't actually mount a bird. Can I? I'm slowly moving to the side. Folks, I'll be back as soon as I get off the bird. Okay, I'm back. All I had to do was actually punch hook a couple of times, and it managed to buck me off. And I can get back on. That's not a problem. So I have a way out. No problem at all. So let's go ahead and grab the spike walls I made. I made 2 of them, but I think I'm only going to need 1. Just wanted to move up here, get to a place where it's not obstructed, like right there. Just wanted to make sure like a dire wolf didn't sneak in here and attack hook. So I'm pretty good. So I'm just going to put the other one onto hook. Eat a piece of meat here. Grab an extra piece of meat for myself. Let's hold on to that. Let's get ready to eat one of those. I think let's lay down a sleeping bag. There we go. And I think we're ready to go into the cave. So let's go ahead and eat one of our curries. I did bring some health brews as well, some medical brews just in case. And let's go ahead and arm ourselves with our sword. Now I hear tell that at least this cave requires that you crouch a lot. It's designed not to allow birds in, or even, I think, any kind of animal. I think this is just a loop around to the same entrance I just came in. Yes, it is. There it is. So this is the way in, and obviously, look at this. You're not going to get, I mean, you might try glitching like you do in the northern cave to glitch a bird through, but you're going to have to crouch to get through. But looks like crouching works just fine to get in here, so that's not a problem. All right. Oh, boy. Bats. There is definitely a pickup over there, an item pickup. That looks cool. So we got some bats. How do we deal with them? Let's try a combination of 5 and 2 and see if we can kill them remotely. Okay, that attracted them. All right, well, let's switch to, what is it, 6? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Those are high levels. And I'm not used to the sword, so it took me a while to figure out exactly how to do that. So let's go to this sleeping bag, which I just was at, and respawn. And we're going to have to go recollect our body here. Hopefully the bats have wandered off a bit and I can grab everything real quick. I put a little bit of extra curry for this exact purpose. And my pants in case I need them. Am I too cold? No, okay, that's fine. Let's go see if we can fetch our stuff back. I took an extra pike too, just in case I need it. So let's go ahead and grab that. In case I need to fend these guys off to get my body back. Next time I will switch to the sword a little sooner. The sword and shield. Sword. There we go. Oh wow, 172 and 184. These guys are higher than normal level. This is insane. But at least here they can't seem to get to me, and I can get them, so I should be able to kill them eventually. Oh, they ran off. Perfect. Give me my stuff. Excellent. Alright, let me get armored back up here before bad stuff starts happening. Get that to the offhand. And this time, see about bit my sword out. Alright, those guys are, I just realized they're higher than 120s. That's nasty. Alright, let's see if my gun will do a little better work down here. Uh-oh. Wow. Finally killed him, and I'm almost completely out of ammo on this. Oh, not completely out of ammo. Durability is holding up as well, so that's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Alright. Where'd that other one go? It's right up here. See if I can swing at it. These guys are insane. Shield, please. Health brews. Ouch. They hurt. They hurt. This is a tough little cave. And I have a feeling I haven't seen any of it yet. There we go. Wow. That's tough. What else is in here that I have to worry about? Hopefully there aren't too many bats in here, because at those levels... Wow. Water dripping down from there. I don't know if you guys can see this properly. What happens if I go to normal gamma? Is it too dark in here? Whoops. Might help if I tried normal gamma instead of gamma. Okay, it's actually fairly bright. I'm going to leave it on normal gamma here. Is that a penguin? Are you a penguin? You are. A level 200? Are these things tameable? Whoa, 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 what's that? A Yeti? And a male... Oh my gosh. I have a feeling those things... Are they going to be aggressive? Well, there's only one way to find out. Here we go. That's a dead body. We've seen those in the frozen waste before. What do we have in here? Ramshackle cloth hat. Not great. Not great. Go back to our shield, our default. There's another bat. Oh, great. Dire wolves. Just back off. And they're mate boosted. This is insane. I need to go over there. They're pushing me away. And it broke. And I'm dead. This cave is crazy. Oh, man. And I didn't put down another sleeping bag. I'm crazy. I'm stupid. All right. I'm going to spawn the winter hut. There's no bird there. There's no bird here. I'm going to have to go back here, grab another bird, and fly out. So I'll be back. Okay. I've got on Falcon here, flying back completely naked. And it's probably a stupid mistake. But we're going to fly into the cave here on Falcon. There we go. Spike wall, which I'm not going to be able to get over, but I can demolish. And then place another one behind where Falcon is here in a second. Okay. Grab my last curry real quick so I don't freeze to death instantly. Grab some of that. Grab some of this. And go ahead and put this back over here. Grab that spike wall. Let's put this armor on as well. Let's go behind Falcon here and try to place this. Protect them a little bit if I can. Okay, a little bit of protection. Probably not perfect, but oh well. Let's go ahead and put this on for a little bit of... I'm still frozen. Okay, anything else that'll let me? No, but I do need a sleeping bag, so let's go ahead and place one of those down real fast so I don't forget. I have no weapons. I'm hoping the wolves have left and I can get my body back. My body was right on the other side of this thing. I was trying to get down here into this. Nope, they're right there. Stupid wolves. Okay. I think my body's gone. I think I'm going to have to say that the cave has won. I'll get you next time, you, I don't know what taunt to use. You, yeah, there you go. That'll be a good one. Let's see here. You stupid cave. Cave is one. The animals in here are just too tough. That's insane. What kind of balancing is that? You literally, what do you have to come in with a huge party of people? And is there any way I can get a wolf in here? Because if I can get one of my wolves in here, I can take all these things. I'm pretty sure. So I guess that's one thing I'm gonna have to try. But right now, I don't think I'm getting my body back anytime soon. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting my body back. I'm sure they ate my body, right? My bag is over there somewhere. I don't know what my health is because of that little glitch. There it is 70, so I better start eating some health for the little glitch that when you die now, the first time you come back at least. If I reconnect, I'd have an actual health bar down there, health indicator, but right now you see it's empty in the bottom right of my screen. So I don't really know what my health is. I have to keep bringing up my inventory to find out. Okay, the wolves ran away. No, they didn't really run away. They went off to try to taunt me. They were trying to troll me, weren't you? Into coming closer. There's my bag. I wish I could see them. Oh boy. Oh boy. That hurt. Yeah, that hurt a lot. Stupid wolf, go away. Alright, I'm going to hope that they lose interest. I'm going to go over here, I'm going to wait for a while and see if they lose interest and I can get my stuff back. In the meantime, I'm going to try to not die. Woohoo! I managed to get my stuff! I got my stuff! You know, you're not going to believe how I did. I should have recorded it. I crept up slowly. The wolves were right here. Crept up slowly and just kept punching. Took a step, punched, took a step, punched until I could actually punch one of the wolves. And as soon as I punched the wolf, both of the wolves that were there, that were mate boosted, turned and ran. And when they ran, I said, I don't care. I'm going to risk it. I ran out there really fast, grabbed my bag. They had run off. Grabbed my bag, came back, and as I was coming back, I saw them coming towards me. So it was just enough to distract them to get my stuff back. But this cave has kicked my butt. I am I'm not ready to come back in here yet. I think I'm going to try it again in a future episode. Maybe try to get a wolf in. It doesn't look like wolves can fit. I mean, if wolves could fit underneath there, wouldn't that wolf have come and gotten me? So, I don't know. I'm going to leave this sleeping bag here. In fact, I think I'm going to throw another one down here too. But I want to get my armor back on, even though it's almost broken. It's at least going to protect me. Give me more health. Oops. Hello, I'm putting that on the bird, aren't I? Put this armor on. Get a little bit more warmth going. Lay down this extra sleeping bag just in case, and get my birds out of here and go investigate the Easter bunnies. They're probably a little more peaceful. They're probably something I can do a little more easily. So I'll meet you guys there. Okay, we're back, and I was out looking for bunny dodos, and it looks like I found a bunny oviraptor. A male bunny oviraptor. I don't think these guys are tameable. I'm pretty sure they aren't. And I'm also, I think, pretty sure you can't pick them up. Let me try. I don't think the bunnies can be picked up with birds of any type. Yep. They can't be picked up by RGs, pteranodons, or even quetzals. But there is a method for getting them back, and I think we might want to look, we might come across a female oviraptor. So apparently grappling hooks work with these things. So I've grappled him. And I should be able to fly him. And I can. There we go. See? You can fly him away by grappling. So it costs you a grappling hook. But you can still get him, which is pretty cool. Hey! So we're going to fly this guy back to our taming pen. Not because we're going to tame him, but we're going to try to collect a female oviraptor. And maybe a male and female bunny dodo. And see if we can keep them in an area and AFK around them, and hopefully they'll lay us a lot of eggs. That would be awesome. Instead of having to fly around the island for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and only find about a handful of eggs, not enough to get anything. We went through this experience back with the turkeys for Thanksgiving and back at Christmas time for the mistletoe, where it was almost impractical to do most of the things that they offered for you unless you were 24/7 on servers or you had huge tribes collecting and you know, combining totals. So I don't think they really think about the solo player much when they think about these things. So we're going to have to see if we can play the system a little bit here and put them in an area where they hopefully won't despawn, because this is fairly close to where he spawned naturally. Hopefully, is he tall enough? Yeah, he's over there. Close to where he spawned naturally. So he aggroed, well, aggro meaning run away for an oviraptor, which means he disengaged the hook, so I'm good to go. I'll come back and see if he's back here later, but I'm going to go look for a female oviraptor and maybe some dodos and see what we can do. Okay, we've managed to find a couple of females to go with our male. And dodo. Have not found a female raptor, oviraptor though. Don't know that it matters. If we can get the eggs from the dodos, oh well, he got startled. It'd be in great shape. I would like to have seen if a female oviraptor would have given us eggs, but now it's just a case of AFKing a lot and waiting for them to lay a whole bunch of eggs. Oh boy. But I think we've pretty much run out of time for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing the snow cave completely own me. If you guys are having any better luck in there, any better strategies, let me know how. I think I'm going to give it another crack later. I think I'm going to need to come up with some other strategy. Maybe see if I can squeeze an animal in there of some sort. I bet you compies can get in there. I imagine they can get in there and maybe do a little bit of damage. So maybe I have some compies already. Maybe I breed up some more and make a little compy army to go in there and just swarm through and help me with the wolves and things. But again, they're really high level, so it's going to be really tough. So it's scary in there, guys. But I'm going to try it again. I appreciate you watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. No? You don't want to go? My wave has been unbound. Oh, no. Click. Bye-bye.